Hello YouTube. Hi, welcome back. I'm Charlotte from Big Girl Budgets and I'm working my way out of debt and some pretty bad money habits. I've tried the cash stuffing method several times but haven't managed to stay consistent, so I've started this channel to keep myself motivated to ensure I make progress. Thank you for clicking on my video. I hope you enjoy being with me while I get my life together and put my big girl pants on. And yeah, we're just gonna get started. So as you probably see, this is only my second video, so I'm still learning the way around, like my routine, what my routine's gonna be. I haven't really got a routine yet. I have, however, got my cup of coffee, so we will begin. And I don't know if you can see. No, you can't. I can't tip it. You might just be able to see that. Keep calm and eat a cupcake. That's great advice if I've ever had any. Put that over there. Okay. So, as I said before, I got my universal credits today. So I've been able to get my new money for the week. But we'll start with seeing what I've got left. So I did a short last night about how I spent some money already. I was a bit annoyed with myself because I was really just reacting to stress. I was at work and I just popped into a shop and bought way too much chocolate, and I just thought, why did I do that? And it's all expensive in the shops now as well, isn't it? Like, I did buy fuel, so my fuel money's gone, but at the same time I thought, oh, I'll just get some chocolate and a fizzy drink as well, and yeah, and some snacks. So it was like £4 something, which was just, you know, it's just a waste when I had food in the car that I could have had, but it was just a stress thing. So I'm hoping that I'll do that less. Now I'm getting a bit more aware of what I'm spending my money on and why I'm spending my money, and the fact that I'm gonna have to keep checking in with you guys. Oh, before I continue, I am trying to print off my my Big Girl Pants complete weekly budget planner. I'm trying to print it off so I can use it myself, but my printer's being really slow, so I've had to start filming because I've got stuff to do later. Every now and then it's just gonna print off a few more lines. I think literally just going and then just stopping and then carrying on. So if we hear that, I do apologise. After yesterday's pointless spends of on chocolate, today I've had a day off and I've had things to do. I had to go and get some food for the cat, which came out my spending money because I hadn't anticipated that. And then my youngest and I went to KFC and we had a KFC because it's the school holidays, so that's what we did. I had a nice healthy salad. Well, healthy-ish. I mean, there's a lot of dressing on it, but there was lots of roughage, so that's good. So I have a bit left. Obviously, I have no notes left. We'll just see what I have left in here. I think that's all of it. Is that all of it? Yeah. So I have a 50p for the 50p challenge. Oh, I have two 50p's. A pound, and then the rest is silvers and coppers, all at a pound. So what I'll probably do is when I have leftovers that are under £5, change, it's under £5, I mean, yeah, just like coins, that will all go into the penny challenge, but then anything above the £5 in change will go towards my other challenges in my challenge binder, the black one. So we'll just put that to one side for now. And then I'm just going to bring in my budget planner. So this is what the front cover looks like, although the rest of it is in black and white at the moment, what is managed to print out. Oh, we have a little fly. How annoying. Go away. You can't be on camera. Go away. So I have a bill due list, which is quite handy because I do lose track. of when my bills are due, like a lot. Oh, there goes the printer. And an expenses list. So that is everything that's not like my regular bills. And that really is going to be just as, it is irregular stuff, but it's not the stuff that comes out exactly on the 25th every single month, you know, that kind of thing. So oh, this isn't making any sense at all. I do apologise. You know what? I don't actually know what I'm doing at all. I really don't. I don't have to, I was thinking I'll just show you some of the pages, but actually there's quite a lot, so we're not doing a flip through of that right now. Right, sorry about that, guys. I had a little bit of a forgetting what I was doing moment and started rambling about something else. So we're back to topic. I will need to fill out my monthly budget because my new month starts today/tomorrow. Tomorrow I get paid from my regular job. Today I had universal credits. They're not always going to be so close together. I believe universal credits is 4 weekly, like tax credits was before I moved across. So yeah. And then weekly budget. I have it going across 2 pages. I'm sorry you can't see very well because I have a tripod and it's in the way. Weekly budget goes across 2 pages. So I have my income, fixed expenses, variable expenses, my debts. I only have 2 debts. That's my debt management plan and my van. And then my cash envelope, so that'll be the dividers in my purse. Can you see that? Oh yeah, that'll be the dividers in my purse. Although I did mention I might go back to my old blue purse with the ring binders in, so I can use the zip up envelope so I can separate my change. I don't know, we'll see. And then I've got a nice big long list for sinking funds, because as you saw I have a lot of those, although I will need to make sure I just concentrate on some at a time rather than all of them. Oh, breathe, Charlotte. Savings and investments, because I am saving and I want to start getting into investing. And then it didn't print out very well because like I say, I am having printer issues at the moment. But we've got just, this is, I think most people who do planners do them like this. I'll be doing A, take away, B plus C plus D plus E plus G plus F, and then the remaining should be 0 because that's taken into consideration savings, investments, debt payments, spending money, everything. So I'm actually going to be doing this off camera because I am not organised enough to do this on camera right now. I feel under pressure. The kids are home. It's been a little bit stressful this morning. But I do know that I can actually, yeah. Right, I have recovered from my brain fart. Oh my word, that was so difficult. No wonder I find budgeting so hard. I just kept making the same mistakes over and over again, writing something down and then looking at it thinking, what have I written down? What was that meant to be? I've made so many mistakes in my budget planner. There's Tipp-Ex everywhere. I also decided not to include some of the numbers as well because, I don't know, it just felt weird. So, here we go. Monthly budget. So because it's the beginning of the month for me, I can do my monthly budget. And already I can see where I can do things differently. Like I'd really like to have a side hustle section. Possibly, or even just another row or 2 with income source. But this month I've got coming in, including my £15 from Vinted, £2,189. The reason why I didn't fill all this out was because there's just not enough. I've got so much outgoing, which I know I need to change. There's just not enough space. So I decided to break it up into bills, needs and bills, wants. So, you know, the wants I could aim to get a bit lower because these are things that I want rather than what I need. But I've got £337 going out this month for things that I need, and which is quite low. I'm aware of that. I am very lucky in that with my parents and I living together, what I have to pay towards the mortgage is quite small. But I buy other things, so we'll get into that. Bills, wants, stuff that I want. This is something definitely I can break down, not break down, reduce. So this is things like Netflix, pocket money for the kids, things like that. It's not a need, it's not an actual necessity to have those. And giving, as I mentioned in my last video, I do give £20 a month to the church. So I don't actually have a giving section. So that's another thing I might look at doing. So altogether £520 is going out this month to fixed expenses. Variable expenses, as I mentioned in my last video, I'm paying the last holiday payment for our holiday, obviously. It's £467. When I agreed to that, I was like, oh, I'll be fine, I'll save up. Yeah, I didn't save up. So that is literally just going to be cash flowed out of what I'm getting, which is almost like a quarter of my income. It's crazy that I've done that. I also signed up for a boot camp. This is the next half of the payment. I've already paid half of it, obviously. It is quite expensive, but it's not going to be this expensive going forward. This is just a really intense boot camp. And then the milkman. So this is one of the things that I pay towards the household. One of my contributions towards the family. And that's £75. It's approximately £15 a week. It comes out on a Monday. There are 5 Mondays in this pay period, so that's why it's £75. Oh, and talking about some of the things that I pay for the family, I also pay for the animal insurances as well, so they come out of our needs. My debts down the bottom of the page here, I've got £468. Again, a quarter of my income going out on debt. It's crazy. So that's something I really want to tackle going forwards. It's not going to happen this month, but next month I'm hoping I'll be in a better position to start adding things like adding payments to emergency fund, and then eventually to debt. The next page, I haven't filled out cash envelopes. I don't know why I didn't do that actually. I've worked out I've got about £309 that I can actually put towards my cash envelopes for the month, which seems really tiny. But we'll make it work. I think that's about £60 a week, approximately. I round down. Like, I round up for expenses, but I round down for the envelopes. Savings and investments, £205 is going. So that's actually quite good. That is quite good, despite my perceived financial hardship. I'm quite pleased that I've been able to do that. So I pay £50 in towards my pension every month, and £50 in to help to save. Digital sinking funds, there's just not, I don't know how to make that more room without everything being tiny and crowded, and then it becomes overwhelming for me. So I'm sort of lumping things together. So digital sinking funds, that is my the savings towards Alex's college bus, which I actually start saving from next month, so that number will go up. That is saving for Christmas next year, because I'm not going to be doing park next year, which will also start coming out next month. This month it's oh no, I am doing Christmas. I'm doing Christmas this month, and I'm doing school holidays. That's coming out of that. Emergency and other. So I put a little bit of money a week into a money box account across there's an investment ISA, I think, and something else, and it's a couple of pounds a week for each one. There's three different accounts that I give to, but it works out £10 per week. So it's on a Monday again, I believe. So they're a bit of 5 Mondays, so it's £50, so £205. So altogether I've got 2189 coming in, and then all of my expenses add up to 2189, and then we have got 0 left, which is what a zero-based budget is. It doesn't mean that I'm spending all of my money. It means that all of my money has a place to go, a job to do, somewhere to be, people to see. So that's my monthly budget done, and oh my word, that was so hard to do. Then my weekly budget, someone just walked past the door as well, so now I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious. My weekly budget, this was also really quite hard for me to do. I'm just gonna have a sip of coffee, hang on. That may or may not have gone cold in the time it took me to sort this out. So again, I'd like to have a little side hustle area here. So this week, most of my income comes in this week, just the way it landed. So out of the, bear with, out of the 2189 that I've got coming in this month, 2030 is coming in this week. So this is another one of my problems. So some months I get a lot of money in the beginning of the week, beginning of the month, and I think, yeah, I got loads of money, and then 2 weeks in, I've got nothing left. So the expenses that are actually fixed expenses that are actually going out this week, so between now and the 1st of November, because today's a Thursday, the 1st is a Wednesday. Van insurance, animal insurances, rent, and, well, I say rent, it's actually a contribution towards the mortgage, but rent is easier to fit in. And Netflix comes to 189. I hope you can see this. I might have to zoom in, I don't know. Variable expenses, we've got the boot camp, which is due this week, and there's one Monday this week, as is most true for most weeks. So that's £15 allocated to that. It might not even be £15, we might have some change from that. So that's 160. One of my debt payments is due out this week, so that's 265. My envelopes, I have allocated £60 for those this week. And then we have the other half. I've not allocated anything towards sinking funds because I just don't feel like I have the cash at the moment. But if at the end of each week I have some to put in, that'd be great. And then my savings and investments, most of it comes out this week. Again, I did these by automatic payments, so I kind of did it for payday. So my pension, my help to save, all my digital sinking funds, and £10 of my money box payments comes out in the next week, and that's £165. I do think I should have a section for rollover. Obviously, without rollover, we're not going to achieve zero here. If I don't achieve zero, then I've got a big number here, which then feels like I've got a lot left over when I know that that's got to last me the rest of the month. So the rollover is what's rolling over to the next week. So you'll see that on the next week's weekly budget, oh my word, I can't get my words out, I might actually have another section in here for rollover, so that comes in as a an income source. So yeah, I will have a rollover, probably have a rollover pot in my styling account, actually. I don't know, that might make things complicated because I've got bills coming out at different times of the month. But yeah, so that's what we've got. So I've got £60 that I can actually cash stuff today. I went to the post office, I managed to get some fivers, which I was quite pleased about. I've actually got more than 60 here. Let me just, what should we do? Should we do it in tens and fives? 10, 20, let's go 25, 30, oh hang on, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Do you know what? I think my brain has just given up. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Let's do another 10, 60. And in fact, what I might do is swap. I got plenty out to last 3 weeks. I'm hoping that I won't need to put any of it back in again to cover things. Oh, we're learning, people. Let's do it this way. People count this way, don't they? 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Woohoo! I did it. Okay, don't have one of those cash things, cash trays. We're just going to do that and hope for the best. So as we're not doing sinking funds, we're not going to be looking at any of my envelopes because for the next month at least, I'm not going to be able to do that because I didn't budget for all of the expenses that I've got coming out this month. So we've got the family binder, which is sadly not going to get anything unless I can see it's going to happen. Whoops. We have got my binder, breakfast with friends, eating out, fish, gifts, home decor, out, all that kind of stuff, which is not going to get anything. We have got my sinking fund binder. This is just for my personal sinking funds, so artwork, Billy the Blingo, Christmas, church, clothes, dental, blah blah blah. Very sad, can't stuff these right now, but maybe we'll learn some lessons. And challenges, which actually, so what I might do is actually stuff my challenges at the end of the week with what I've got left. So I think that would be really good for me to not rush through the week and spend all my money, because I'll be thinking I don't want to spend all my money because I want to stuff my challenges. There's one of them that I can do though, and that's my 50p one. Oh, I love doing this one. I just feel like I'm really getting somewhere with it. Look, I can finish another row. Look at that, I can finish another row. So I have two 50p's. One of them is very shiny. Have a little look at it, see if it's new. But it's got the cream on it, so it can't be that new. No, 2019. Oh, I lost it. Where's that one from? 2006. Okay. So that's going to go in there. That's super cool. I like that I can do that. So all the rest of them are going to have to wait until the end of the week. Oh, we have a little bit of Halloween though. Oh, do you know what? Halloween actually falls during this week, so that potentially is another source of income. This £9 can come in to my budget and be spent, so I'll bear that in mind. So that's that one. That's all I can do today. Sad days. We have emergency fund, extra debt and new car, which obviously not doing. This is my car one, which I'm thinking of using as a purse actually. We have some bits and pieces in there. And then we have the the events binder with all the birthdays and things in here. So yeah, I can't believe I'm going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Having another month of not being able to add into my sinking funds and barely adding anything into my challenges, I don't know what to prioritise. I don't know if anyone's watching this. It'd be really cool if I can have some ideas of what I can prioritise and how. Like, do I use a dice? I suppose I can use the note section in my planner just to figure that out. So I'll just bring in the dividers. I'm going to do fuel first because I haven't worked this out prior to filming this, and I will need fuel to be done. So I'm going to prioritise that. Put £30 in there. Treats, it's Friday tomorrow, it's still half term. Is it Friday tomorrow? Yeah. Me and the kids normally get sort of like pizza and sweets and something for a Friday evening, so can't believe it's Friday again. It's Friday again. So we'll put 15 in there. So that is that one there. Household doesn't really need anything at the moment, we're all good for that. So I've got £15 left. I really am going to need to put something in food. My parents tend to do the big shop, just because it's what's always happened, really, I suppose. I would like to contribute more, but obviously I need to sort my mess out first. So I'll put, I'll put £10 in food, and that's just a top bits up, really. The kids will be going back to school next week. They're entitled to free school dinners, so that really helps. And five in to spend. So that's that done. And that's it. All done. I'm so excited for when I can do more than that. Going forward, I've just got to stick to this every week this month, and next month will be better. Next month I won't have had a holiday to pay for. My boot camp payments will be less, so that'll be just easier. Right, so now I'm just going to count this up and see how much I can put into my penny challenge, which is funding our spending money for Spain. So, I know we have £2 there. 20, 40, 60, 81. Actually, why am I doing it like this, honestly? Everything's difficult for myself. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 44. So we've got £1, 2, 3, £4, 44. Is that right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 44. £4.44 isn't on there, is it? And it goes up to £3.65. So I'm going to need to do something with that. And I haven't got a calculator because it's on my phone, which I'm using to film with. So I'll be right back. I need to... Oh, hang on. If it's £4.44, I could do £2.20 and then £2.24. Yeah. Let's make sure I'm actually in the camera. £2.24, which is this there, and £2.20, which is there. There we go. And that's all going to go in here. It's sounding quite full, and I know there's some notes in there as well. It's quite exciting. Don't know how much all this comes to. I wish the more of the bigger numbers were crossed off, but I mean, it's all money. And as I said last week, it is an all-inclusive holiday. It's just having some money really just in the airport. And it can get a little bit stressful for the kids. So that's that. That's it. So thank you for sticking with me through my scatterbrainedness. I really hope that I can be of use to somebody, because I know I'm a little bit all over the place and I'm not used to filming yet either. But it would mean so much to me if at least, you know, could help somebody get on this journey, because it took me ages to get started because I kept thinking about doing it wrong, but actually there is no such thing as doing it wrong, apart from spending all your money. That's probably doing it wrong. But actually just taking stock of what you have and working out what you need, and the difference between what you need and what you want, and using what you've got left to get through the week. So thank you again for clicking on another video. I will be back next week with another stuffing, and I might do a couple of shorts during the week just to let you all know how I'm getting on. But I will see you again next week. Bye.